Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
Looking at an air temperature coming in at 77 degrees with a dew point of 73. The east-northeast wind continues, and temperatures across the region generally holding in the upper 70s, mid-70s in some places. 75 in Sebring and Lake Placid, Arcadia, Myakka, and Wauchula at 76. But for the most part, uniform temperatures from inland areas to coastal regions because the wind's kind of mixing things up. Heavy rain still over Cuba. There's our circulation. Doesn't look like much on the radar signature, but that's because the radar beam is looking way up in the air to see all of this because the Earth is curved. So you have to point the radar from land-based radars way up in the sky to be able to see those storms over the horizon. So you're only seeing the cloud tops. I'll show you the satellite picture in just a minute. There's some pretty impressive thunderstorm activity out there. Not a lot of rain showers across our region currently. Maybe Arcadia seeing a brief shower or two this morning. But, you know, we'll be dodging those showers throughout the morning, here and there, hit and miss. And then by afternoon, better chance of some more intense coverage and possibly some heavier downpours of rain. We'll watch the rain shower chances increasing as a trough of low pressure drops down from the north and our system lifts into more favorable conditions, probably developing into a tropical storm, slinging its moisture back this way. Some of these storms could be strong, and I think that the amount of rainfall that we receive through Friday is probably going to be the biggest threat around here as we get that moisture into the soil and it becomes saturated and the trees become laden with the heavy rainfall. And we get a gust or two of stronger winds. Possible we could bring down some trees and have some isolated power outages. Also contained within these trees, and I can't minimize this, the possibility of severe weather. Even tornadoes possible with a landfalling tropical system, particularly north of Tampa Bay, but we got to keep our eye on it and not rule that out for our area as well. Mostly afternoon thunderstorms around here today. Today should be pretty good if you got to get out there and, you know, take care of that boat and maybe bring in some groceries because you don't want to be out on the roads when the heavy rains are coming our way, or maybe you need to refill prescriptions, whatever, something like that. You got to run errands, do it today. More storms around tomorrow, and then windy and stormy Wednesday night into Thursday. Still a tropical depression, but forecast to become a tropical storm and a significant tropical storm by tomorrow. 45-mile-an-hour winds increasing to perhaps 65-mile-an-hour winds, then getting into some shear that should drop its speed down a little bit as it makes landfall Thursday afternoon. By Friday, it's out of here. So it's going to be a pretty fast-moving system from Thursday to Friday. It's going to cover a lot of ground. It'll make its closest pass by us probably Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Still, tropical storm force winds have a minimal chance of impacting the Suncoast. Maybe along the immediate coast, about a 30% chance of some of those stronger storms. Still low wind, tropical storm strength winds. Nevertheless, I expect that by later today, we will see some watches or warnings issued for some parts of the state of Florida, and it may include us. We'll see how the Hurricane Center handles that. As that system moves on past, we're left with a pretty decent weekend, though. So that's the good news. Boating is going to get a little rougher. Those seas will start to increase before the winds do. So we'll look for winds gusting tonight at about 25 knots or so. Obviously, things will start deteriorating tomorrow in those thunderstorms moving on shore. 7-day forecast shows those showers and thunderstorms continuing at good chances Wednesday into Thursday, then really pretty rapidly clearing out by the weekend.